Hi, my name is Rochelle Rose, and I have to be silly really fast. Okay, I just had to do that. So in my last video, I described the reason that I'm starting to share my lyrics, my slam poetry, and what has been really working itself inside of me. I shared the fact that we are all artists in different ways, and what is art if we don't share it with the world? And in some of these songs or in some of these lyrical gifts that I share with you, they really are, specifically this one, a little riskier, kind of taboo and edgy. And the reason is when I get into a lyrical space, it's based on emotion. I have a more sensitive nature to me. And so when I've had some experiences, it is, I'm able to step into a space of taking the emotional embodiment of that experience and to place it metaphorically into lyrics and share that in a way that's healthy, that keeps my heart space open, that allows me to move through adversity like water. And it wasn't always this way, but writing has always been a piece of my heart. And so now I'm just sharing it with the world because what is art if we don't share it? You know, by us stepping into our like creative, expressive self, we are given permission for others to do so. And that is beautiful. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and read this. This one is a tongue twister. There is two verses and a interlude. And I, have this huge dream that Cardi B raps this, to be quite frank. I would just die. I'd fall in love. But yeah, so if you want to share this with Cardi B, feel free. But yeah, so here I go. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You hear my dog in the background. I think she's riffing me on. Okay, so I knew better, that I shouldn't. Tried to walk away, but I couldn't. Hot and cold, in and out, too quiet to shout. I thought to myself, what the fuck love's about. I waited in the grave, desecrated, for unlikely changes. Not knowing you created more seeds from those you dated, call me out my name like it was fated. Your bullshit in the cycle's the only thing outdated. You lied, I cried, still tried. No empathy, you had nothing inside. The illusion was that my heart was the only one cruising while you continued cruising. I sang the blues, and there's no one to blame as I created the rain. Now I'm the one leaving behind glass that was stained with the blood from my pain. You had nothing to gain, still trapped in your mind. Now that shit's insane. Left behind pieces as friendship ceases, like cut-eye creases, living in a world one feeds on diseases, doing whatever the fuck you please, and I can't be mad or angry. Using your status as an excuse while sleeping around and being loose, we call it quits, calling truces, throwing up two fingers. Deuces, quite literally. Tied your own knot to the noose, and who knows what other secrets will fly loose. It's your karma now, you're the caboose. All I was trying to do was love you beyond the drunk drowning in booze, and this time ask how I spat at the very spot you're standing at. May you wash in your own piss, you filthy rat. No, I ain't mad. I tip my hat. It's what happens no matter where we're at. Karma's karma, that's my next tat. Standing at the world that was once round now lies flat. I buried the last year and a half in the grave where the casket sat. Still wishing you well no matter how hard I fell. Karma's karma and only time will tell. Don't ring my doorbell sitting behind a jail cell. You put me through hell. Let me lie in the truth that you dwell. I'm saying see ya later. Hasta la vista. Farewell. Okay, so the chorus or interlude um, is this love is tragic. I thought it was magic. Had to get this off my chest. Back then, my life was just a shitty mess. I had to bring it straight to you. It's just simply another day. Gotta let my voice move through and let all my resistance give way. Okay, and here's the second verse and last. I have to breathe through it. Brings back some stuff. You watch. I succeed. Didn't need you to cheer me on. I created my own stage, flipped every page from old school to modern age, from a place of stillness, no longer rage, and even then I whisper. My words are getting crisper. My flame is lit. It doesn't flicker. It just keeps getting sicker, not congested or cold. Rising tall, you thought I'd fold. Didn't know I'm made of gold. wanted to hold, keep me in prison, confused in every decision. I cut through that incision, literally with precision, leaving the chaos and the tension. Vibrating at higher dimensions, no need for filing extensions. Not to mention cutting corners, flying planes, switching lanes, manifesting gains, watching the rise, still wishing you were between these thighs. Save the cries for the hoe who washes with box hair dyes. Ooh. I ain't got time for a deceptive goodbyes, spitting saliva with all those lies. Should have kept zip flies, not sliding in DMs like fitting in low rise. Pockets are fatter, fame doesn't matter, like the Mad Hatter. I compartmentalize, can't shatter. Tempered glass like cake batter, squats got this ass looking fatter. Climbing every ladder while you continue to stutter. Take that shit to the gutter, base it with butter while these lashes flutter. I didn't shudder lucky. I didn't shudder. Lucky you. You fucked my kid's mother. Bruaz tastes sweeter. You had to eat her. You kept showing up, releasing the Peter, acting like she's starving, and you had the need to feed her. Now I'm cutting that shit like Assassin's Creed. Samurai sword isn't the only thing I can afford. All the bullshit these men spit, it's got me bored. Like beards like Duck Dynasty, and they think I've scored. All I know, and am assured, is that I'm absolutely cured. Not from Corona, but from the need you mindset. It was over before we met. Yeah, I'm done. Why crying over milk that ain't been poured? My body isn't the only thing your passport toward. I'm floored you didn't acknowledge, tried to reconcile, leave the ring at the dial, paperwork filed. My flows are like granite tile, going for spicy fuck mild. The mess left behind, it piled, and here I am, the God's child, centered and grounded in the thick of the wild. There you go. So that one came from a place of pure rage inside me. And I, even as a therapist, was thinking, whew, how do I get this rage outside of my body? How do I place this into a space of healthy and share it with the world? That doesn't land me in jail, jokes, but in all honesty, I had every right to that rage. I have every right to every emotion that I've ever felt based on the experiences that I've been dealt. And I tell you what, this helped me to move through that rage in healthy ways, to explore those feelings, to articulate them, to place them into words and into lyrics, and to share them outside of my physical presence. So I hope that you enjoy it. If you love this, like, share, subscribe. Get to Cardi B. I'm like, ooh. This would be a sick rap. Of course, I copyright all my words because they flow from my heart, so they're mine. Like, share, subscribe. Toodles.